What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session, live analysis and live discussion that we are doing every Monday to Friday. So today is the Thursday, second last day of trading week, and let's see how the market is giving the opportunity. As there's a news coming up later today, we'll be looking at one by one all of them. So before I begin this session, as usual, give a big thumbs up and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. I was just looking at gold. We just started a trade again, and let's see how we can find an opportunity. For me, it looks to me that gold it is still could remain bullish, but still this current, just in the 5 minutes time, we see a little bit of downside coming on gold. Let me see how we can see. We might break close break even or keep running based on the price action confirmation. Gold so far, this structure for me, initially it was bullish, now it's slowly turning again towards the downside. So let me see how gold is trying to do. I think that gold, as the news is coming later today, we still could see break to the upside, or if it is a false breakout, then we might see again downside. So for me, I'm on a buy trade currently. Let's see how it does. We'll keep that watching, that's why I just keep that on. And in the meantime, let me know where you are up to in your trade, and also don't hesitate to ask any question relating to other peers as well. For those who are new to the channel, this is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So we see that gold in fact just started to has given us a bullish price action, now just has gone to the profit zone. This is the gold trade that just we have opened before this session. This is the second trade. The first one did work out, second one in fact we had a bigger TP target. So let's see, now I see there is a liquidity candle here on the 5 minutes time frame. I will be bringing the the stop loss here. Let first go the price to the profit zone a little more. I may not take the partial profit on this one because this one doesn't, the TP is not far. If gold managed to break this high during the news, we should be able to get the full TP on this one. Okay, so if we look at very tight stop loss, TP, okay, so TP is at 1966.66. Let me see how it is trying to do. For me, gold is showing bullish momentum, and as you have seen early my analysis as well, this is what I mentioned. From the 15 minutes, there is already a bullish candle has formed. So let's see if we see a bit more bounce to the upside, at least to that level, we can move the stop loss even at entry to make the trade risk free. Let me see how it is trying to do, and it could be even also fake outs come like that. Let me see this current 5 minutes candle. Okay, so we'll keep that running on gold. It's the 15 minutes time frame, the price action on the 15 minutes. There is a doji here, and we can expect gold from the 15 minutes. We see that the price action is bullish, and you can see the price is creating series of higher low along the zone. So far on the 15 minutes as well, there is a probability for to be bullish, or if it breaks down, then we might see even further. So still I'm expecting it to break to the upside. The structure here you can see on the 15 minutes on gold, the price grab liquidity multiple times from the support level. Now in case if it breaks down, then probably it will grab liquidity from here and then might be moving towards the upside. but let's see, as the news is coming in 20 minutes, should be able to see some movement in the market. So in the meantime, let me know guys in the chat which one you are trading at. So your setup, and so there is a massive rejection from here again. You know, the trading is all about buyers and sellers activities. So how they are doing from the price action, we can understand it. Okay guys, so in the meantime, let me know in the live chat which one you're at, and also give a big thumbs up. Don't hesitate to subscribe to the channel. So once we'll see a bit more clearer price action, we'll jump onto the other pairs as well. Sean, hi coach. Thank you, Sean. How are you, Sean? I'm good, Sean. Thank you very much. Welcome back. Thanks for that. Hope today gold can give us a good trade. Yeah, absolutely. I'm expecting the trade that we are running, I'm expecting it to break to the upside. Let me see how it does. Hello. GBP USD, Ali Farid. Sir, which broker is best regarding slippage? Ali Farid, our recommended broker is EverTrade. I think you'll find it really helpful, and you know, there are no commission broker, and in all aspects is all about, you know, regulation, and that's why I recommend using a regulated broker. So I can give a link in the live chat, and also there's a link in the description area, so you can use that link to register for free, or anyone so I've given a regulated broker link on the description, on the live chat. So we see that in fact gold, okay, so after closing of this 5 minutes, we see again some bullish move coming, and this is you know, once we'll see the prices moved significant profit area, we can look for moving the stop loss at entry, or at least moving out here to bring to reduce our risk. It's a very tight stop loss, as you can see, and the price action here for me, it's still bullish, but anytime if it turns into bearish, we might close with the running profit or at entry. Let me see, this is why I'm sticking with the gold to see how it is doing here, because it also could be fake, you know, this is a fake out and then possibility to drop, but it's still bullish as per today's gold analysis. The first one was a little bit of, you know, manipulation, but let's see this one. I think should be able to find the movement to the upside. Yes, thanks coach, no problems. S&P 500, we'll be looking at that. GBP USD, yep, that was speedy low. Actually, okay, so busy good afternoon news. Yeah, news is coming up. So Euro USD buy, yeah. What about dollar yen, sir? Yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at that. So we'll be looking at dollar yen as well. Let's keep that gold running, and let me see what it is trying to do. Awesome, thank you very much. Very good. Yep. Okay, very good. Hi coach, can I trade on another USD pair? I think gold is bullish, bearish such. Okay, so very good. Yeah, so gold, you can see this is our VIP trade. You know, the main goal here is to take the bigger profit when we are winning. Okay, and you know, this is the 6th trade on gold in a row this week. Out of 6th trade. This is the sixth one. If this one is winning, then we will have 5 winner, 1 loser. Okay, which is pretty good in a week. Only on gold. Other instrument, dollar, Swiss franc, yesterday we had in fact also a massive trade. Let me see how we can catch this one in this move. Before the news, the market became very volatile, and this is the 1 hour. You can see there is a doji impulse to the upside. And if we look at the 4 hour on gold, what I think that the price might hit that 20 EMA on the 4 hour. I think it might even break to the upside, which is a probability to happen as well if it managed to go there. Okay, because there is a long consolidation here. This is a very important support level, as you can see, and it is possible for gold to break towards the upside, which is a probability as well. Now you see, this is where the tricky part here, how the price action is forming. If we see that the market there is a narrow doji. This doji could be a starting of an up move, or let me see, depending on how it is reacting in the top. Or it might be a rejection. Let me see. The sellers little bit of looks a bit more stronger here. Let me see, back to it's not much of impressively bullish. Very aggressive move. So this is the 1 hour chart. From 1 hour perspective, let me see how it is trying to do. If it managed to break to the upside, we should be able to see the movements happening. Let me see, if it is forming 2 dojis, then we should be able to see that the market is heading, still maintaining bullish structure. If it fails to do that, then we might exit the trade with almost near the entry. Okay, so in the meantime, let's see what guys are up to. Paul, thank you. Okay, Zain, yeah, I'm waiting for news, but news might give us an advantage here. I know that there is a news coming up. The reason we have entered is before the news. If the price goes in the direction, we will move the stop loss or we'll take some partial profit. It's a very tight entry and stop loss. Even if the news is very volatile, you should be able to see, like sometime more often you'll see the news. If we do the proper risk management, news will give you a bit advantage in the direction if you are in the right direction, but it depends on what kind of trade you are opening. If you don't do the risk management, that could be a bit more risky. But I think that, let me see what it is trying to build up here on the 5 minutes. So this price action, I want to see that. So still, oh, that's gone, didn't work out. There has been a strong drop on this one. Okay, didn't come out. Okay, so with the doji, the price in fact has come back down, and I think the way we see now, it might break this support level here. Okay, so it might break the support, and if you look at this price action on the 15 minutes, okay, we could see the break of support. From the 4 hour, we can see that the market couldn't break the high, and it's following the major trend now. Okay, so it's coming towards the major trend, and let me see. Okay, so that's a big manipulation happen on. See, it's grabbing liquidity from both pardon me, from both top and bottom. You can see this is the resistance and also the support from both level, and ultimately we could see that move coming again to the upside, which is still possible. Let me see. Okay, so breaking BOJ, the code tweet. Yeah, there are some news sometimes. This is why it is very important that managing the risk is very important, because news will come more often in the market, and when it comes like that, it might do not obey the rules, and we could see that there is a drop happen, or there's something happen that no one can control it. So it is always a good idea to do the proper risk management. I think GBpusd look bullish, coach. Okay, so we'll be looking at let me see, before the news we'll be looking at GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, if we look at the bigger picture, looking at the monthly, Now from the monthly perspective on GBP USD, what we see that from this resistance zone, the monthly, there is a massive rejection towards the downside on GU. This is the resistance line here, and with that rejection GBP USD, this is the monthly price action. I think that the price might break further low, might break the support level. If we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly, this is the resistance zone. The price grabbed massive liquidity and then create a bearish candle followed by a doji. We see there is another bearish candle. And GBP USD, if we look at well, we'll be looking at that. If you look at this price action, already created a move below this doji. Let me see the daily. Now from the daily, you can see there is a 20 EMA retest on the daily, and then has a strong rejection. The price is going up for a pullback. So looking at the further lower time frame on GBP USD, I think we might see this one going up a little further before dropping down. So what I think that GBP USD, highly likely that we could see that the market, this is the resistance line here, and with that resistance line, the price, there is a huge liquidity trigger here, created this long wick candle followed by another bearish candle, followed by the market has a significant drop going up for a pullback. We can expect another drop on GBP USD. Okay, so let me see. Breaking BUJ, good. Yep, thank you very much. Gold is still bullish. Okay, should we enter again 1959? We'll be looking at that. Let me see. That's just a liquidity grab. This is what happened, and there is no one can do anything about it. So what I think that you see this, it has broken towards the upside, okay, resistance line, okay, and after this strong liquidity trigger, the price has come down here, and again we saw there is a rejection from the support level. So normally when big boys need to gather a good amount of liquidity, they do that. Sometimes it happens, it will grab liquidity from both sides. You see that the price has broken the resistance, grab liquidity from the resistance, and also has broken the support, okay, grab liquidity from the support. And in that case, sometimes you can't avoid that trap, because either you are buying, okay, if you are buying, it's coming to the stop loss. If you're selling, is going to the stop loss. So it happens. So that's why I always recommend anyone trading, you first know how to do the risk management before you can make good trading. Before you build up your trading account, you need to learn to do the proper risk management. So let's see now, if we look at this time frame on the 4-hour perspective on gold. Now this is a bit more now here, still not fully, directional bias is not clear. I think news will give us a bit more clearer idea. Let's keep focusing on news coming up. So the news is very, very important news coming up. this is a huge long wick candle is forming here on that's a massive long wick candle. Let me see what it is creating here. So if we look at the 5 minutes, okay, so this 5 minutes candle which is closing is pretty interesting. It's look like that still downside here on the 15 minutes. Okay, we see that. Okay, so this 5 minutes price action which is showing still bearish. Let me see. When the market started to gather liquidity like that, you see there's a false breakout to the upside and downside. It's better to wait to see. Okay, so that is what happened. News in fact massively dropped that price. Okay, so if we look at the way I see a price action now on gold is we might see break of support. Okay, this is what I initially was thinking. If you look at the daily, from the daily perspective, gold in fact just been rejected from this resistance level. And if you look at the intraday from this resistance, we see this drop, and yeah, I think it might break this support zone here. Gold, this is the support level, and the way I see, we could see a break of the support, and you can see there is a, if you look at the daily, the price already below the daily support level. We could see the price coming to this level where this movement has started from here, and this is a very important liquidity zone. The price is approaching that zone, and yeah, so it's coming down to that level. If news managed to break this price low, even you could see after breaking this support here, okay, it is possible to see that the market had even reversal. Okay, so see how it goes, guys. Okay, in the meantime, let me see. Breaking B, yep. Gold is still US30. Noami, yeah, we'll be looking at that. Okay, so let's keep that gold on. Let's see, we still have some time. We'll be looking at every detail to see how we can find another opportunity. In the meantime, let me see that price action DXY. Now DXY, you can see this is the 4-hour candle, which is still almost quite a few hours to go, but it just has come to that zone to grab, you know, massive liquidity, and the price is now bouncing towards the upside on DXY. If you look at Aussie yen, let me see. So from DXY is still bullish, maintaining. If we look at the daily also, we can see that from the daily the price action is still bullish. Now, you know, when we look at the higher time frame, we can see how the market will move, and also DXY will give a bit more clearer directional perspective of, you know, gold and all the USD pairs. So if you look at DXY trend, which in fact predicted, and this is the daily candle on DXY. If we look at this double bottom, or, you know, consolidation pattern, whatever you want to say, the price has, you know, aggressively broken towards the upside, followed by this correction, another impulse correction. It is in another impulsive phase on DXY. Now if we look at this level here, okay, this is the resistance zone on DXY from the daily, and if we see that from 4-hour, the price just has crossed this low here. Okay, there is a, so this candle has a, you know, a significant amount of liquidity on it, and that could lead DXY to, you know, bounce up, and that could lead gold to slide down, and that's what happened. And the price has just broken the support level. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. So you see that, you know, this is now just below the monthly support. Okay, so ultimately gold, you know, is going with the bigger picture. That's what we expected in the beginning, and gold is going in the you know, bigger picture mode. So as gold has broken this monthly support, previous monthly low, what I think that gold might come well below, okay, well below this level, where even to this zone where there is a, you know, 20 EMA 10 EMA zone. At least in the beginning we can expect this has broken the support, and also has broken the weekly low. I think gold, now you can see this is a weekly 20 EMA, and from that weekly 20 EMA also this is the same zone as with the support level. If we draw that, you can see the price is merging with the same point with the weekly 20 EMA. Also this is the point here on the support from the daily with this consolidation pattern. And I think gold, you know, eventually could, because it's a change of trend, now even eventually could come to break this low below this middleman. There is a huge liquidity. As you know, the price moves from liquidity to liquidity. We see that with this daily liquidity gathering, okay, the price has broken upside from this bearish candle. Today the bulls tried to break the high. In fact, gold tried to go up further for retest, but you saw that the gold before that also rejected with the bigger trend. From 1 hour, this is the news candle. There's a massive drop. Let me see where it is now heading to. Now 1934 is where the weekly 20 EMA, we might see a bounce from that level. So now highly likely to touch this weekly 20 EMA. So the price action is highly bearish now. Okay, so that move in fact is significant. You see, that's why the price was gathering liquidity. That's why I was mentioning that, guys. The price was manipulating here in both sides. So if you look at the 5 minutes, you can see, or 15 minutes, gold price was fully unpredictable here. It has broken the resistance, we have liquidity, broken the support here. So in both direction, the price was just gathering liquidity and finally had this massive drop. Now this drop is, it could be, now it could come to this level here on 1934 or even below this level. See, when the market moves like that, if we see an entry, we will be entering the trade along the way as soon as we will see that. That's nasty drop. Okay, so when the price drop like that, the best thing is to just wait for the price to settle down. There's no, because when the water is very volatile, you can't catch the fish. Let the water settle down so you can see everything before you catch the fish. Let's see, I was looking at the weekly to see in fact how the price is forming. Okay. Thank you, gold. Okay, yeah, thank you. Hello, sir. How much gold can gold drop to 90? Yeah, I think so. It's almost nearly there, 1933. I think that gold might very highly likely will drop to 1933 level, which is the below this support level. And you know, if you look at this price action with this move, and this is the weekly move, from the monthly we can see very well. If we take our Fibonacci from starting of this move to the end of the move, we can see that gold is approaching, you know, it's now nearly at this is now breaking the 50%. I think it might slowly come down to 61.8% Fibonacci level as well. So you can see now the price is approaching that important level, and so from the lower time frame, if we look at still maintaining a bearish price action. Okay, so that's a massive candle on the 15 minutes. So we'll be looking at there's a candle close coming. Let me look at other pairs, how they are doing. Today's gold, I think that, you know, it might come down to 1933 level, but if it moved to the upside, as you can see, this is a very important level of support is broken on gold. This is 1 hour chart, and there was a symptom of break of the support. You can see the price reached that resistance level, and with that resistance we saw the prices grab liquidity multiple times along this area, and with that liquidity grab, you see this is the resistance here, and there's a resistance here. The price grab liquidity, created this move to the support level, has gone up. I think that you see this is the candle that has completely broken down the support level. So the price is well below the support level, and yeah, there is a, now it is also possible to reverse later, because if you look at the bigger picture perspective, I think it will at least come to this weekly 20 EMA to touch, and then we might see again a bit more upside after the testing the weekly 20 EMA, which even it could touch today. And this break is against the trend. We might see the future again after testing this level. You could see that bullish move started again. Okay, so I'll be looking at US30. Let me see with that on US30. Let me know which one you are up to. In the meantime, when gold is moving, we will be looking at that. So looking at monthly on US30, we see that from the monthly US30 in this resistance zone here. Now this is the resistance level on US30. The price was creating series of lower high along this zone, and with that series of lower high, we saw that from the monthly perspective, the price has broken towards the downside with a massive rejection from the top. Now at the same time, this is a, you can see the bullish impulse consolidated. The price failed to break this resistance line. Now the price is coming down, means that we could see now a retest of this long wick candle, long wick zone of this monthly candle. If we look at the weekly, we can see that from the weekly perspective that the price, you can see series of lower high along this zone, and finally after the previous weekly doji, the price has broken down from that structure. So we could see again, you know, because it is creating series of lower high respecting this resistance, and now what I think that US30 might come down well below, even it could come to test this support. Bigger picture, which is bearish. Now if we look at the daily, what we see that from the daily perspective is, this is the daily price action and resistance line here. Multiple times the price was creating a false breakout to the upside. This is a way to know in fact what's the plan the price is doing. When you see that the market creates a false breakout in one side, and the market, you'll see the trend the other side. This is how the market moves, and this is how the mechanism of the market. Always you'll see, if you see the market, let's say, you know, a resistance line creating a false breakout at the resistance, highly likely this market will break finally the other direction. The reason is liquidity, as we discussed before, is because of the liquidity. So if we look at for the lower time frame, we see the market already a significant move, and this one also you can see when the price grab liquidity from the bottom and also from the top. You see, this is how sometime the price, you know, the market loves to puzzle, because this is how the market gathers liquidity, by, you know, confusing and then gathering liquidity. But as a trader, the best way is to do the risk management and take the trade with a bigger profit target, so that when the market does this, you know, you are not, you know, and losing a lot, but when the market going in your direction, taking the bigger profit. And I would never, you know, recommend anyone to expect from trading to, you know, give you all the time profit. There will be some time when you see experience some trade will not work in your direction, and this is kind of, you know, it happens when in the beginning there are some stages also you see as a trader. If you are experienced trader, you know it very well. You see that some trader in the beginning it's very prominent that, let's say you win a couple of trades and then you start to believe that the market is moving in your in your will. Sometimes it happens, like feel like that, okay, whatever I'm thinking the market is doing, that is where trader again give back what they have gained. That's a cycle, and it takes a little bit of time when you fully develop an awareness that, okay, no matter how I am thinking the market will go that way, there is always a probability to come the other way. And when you strongly develop that mindset, it's where you started to become a profitable trader. And I know that in the beginning it's a little bit of hard, but I would recommend to create a self-awareness that anytime the market will not do what the best trade. And even in the back testing, it is clearly seen that I did thousands of back testing. In the back testing, what I have seen that the trade that mostly expected is the trade mostly goes wrong. So what happened? The trade less expected is the trade goes mostly in the right day. You can do the back testing and you'll see that this is what happened. The market is very, very random. That's why it is very important that as a trader you do the proper risk management, no matter how confident you are. I would say that in trading, being confident means being confident to stick to the discipline rather than being confident that this trade will work out. That might be risky confidence. If you say that, okay, this trade must work out, that's a risky confidence. But if you confident that, okay, I'm fully control on myself, that's a completely opposite, right? Let's say being fully confident that the trade will go this direction, that will provoke you to take a risk, bigger risk. But if you are confident the other way around, that no matter how I am confident the trade will go in that direction, I'm very confident that this might go the other way, so I'm gonna manage the risk. So it is a very, very important criteria. Thank you. Very good. Thank you very much. Good morning, coach. What's your analysis on dollar CAD and Euro GBP? We'll be looking at that. Can you US30 show bullish today? GBP USD. Let me look at GBP USD, guys. Let me see how it is doing. We have seen initially, now you can see GBP USD from this resistance line, this bearish candle closing as a bearish. Now GBP USD pardon me. GBP USD, what we see that it's forming a bearish candle. Okay, let me see all the pairs that closing candle to see, because there is a news being released. We might see trading opportunity in the market. Okay, so we see that DXY is going stronger, and yeah, that's absolutely no, I mean, that's true. Always managing the risk is the key. Euro CAD, I'm just looking at, guys, quickly. GBP UD, okay, GBP USD looks to me that the market has created a bearish candle, but this candle still there is a probability for another amount of liquidity grab and then to drop. Okay, let me see the gold. Let me see gold. Okay, so gold is now forming a narrower candle. Let me look at that. Okay, so USD CHF, you have seen this is the trade that our trade yesterday. That's a big trade. Still USD CHF. Now this current session's candle, for me, it is a bullish candle. Okay, USD CHF, let me see, it's still preparing for a bullish move. Let me look at the bigger picture monthly. Now this market as I mentioned, it's bouncing off an important support. I think dollar Swiss franc still could continue to rise to the upside. From the weekly, we see the price is just heading the resistance level. And looking at the daily, okay, so you see the price action is bullish on the daily from 4 hour. Okay, so this pin bar, which is closing in 1 minute, has a, let me see, let's grab liquidity from the support. And if we look at 1 hour, also bullish. I think the price at least should reach that resistance level, even bigger than that. So with this candle close, dollar Swiss franc, we might see again a pullback towards the downside. I think this market will go something like that. Okay, so USD CHF to me, bullish. Dollar CAD also form bullish price action. So DXY along with dollar CAD has broken out of this consolidation. This current candle also grab liquidity from the support. It's also showing bullish. USD CNHs, okay, dollar yen is also showing bullish. Now if we look at the daily, weekly, monthly, okay, so in all of them I see the dollar yen is a high probability trade than any other. Okay, so I will be going long on dollar yen now. Okay, looks to me that it's a bullish candle, unless unlucky. I will target here on dollar yen is at least 3 to 1. Should be able to see that one is moving. In fact, if it goes up, should be able to see significant movement. So if we look at the 4 hour, so where I see dollar yen looks to me bullish. Now the same trade I will be posting it to the VIPs as well. So here the trade that I'm opening, I have around 54 pips stop loss, around 55 pips stop loss. Okay, so dollar yen I have opened a buy position. That is moving very fast, sometimes miss the trade. Sometimes it doesn't even give me the time to enter. So dollar yen I have also opened buy. Now as soon as you open, it's moving in the direction. Now the reason I'll explain what's the reason I have opened this position. This one has 3 to 1 risks to reward. bigger risk to reward is key. Now if I look at overall picture on dollar yen, for me it looks to me that it's a bullish market. If we look at the daily on dollar yen, we can see that firstly monthly. Now this market to me is a very strongly bull market, and anytime we could see a significant movement on dollar yen. Now if we look at the bigger picture on dollar yen, what I see that from this monthly price action, the price has broken out of this resistance completely to the upside. And if we look at the weekly, we can see the previous week this candle is a massive bullish candle. Normally these candles are very effective, and you can see this one has a very narrow wick at the bottom, okay, and also there's a long wick at the top, and also there is a narrow wick at the bottom. This one moving to the upside, which is what I'm expecting it to move towards the upside. And then this is the daily chart. The price already from the daily as well showing potential strong bullish move. Now the price might come down again for a deeper pullback, which is a probability. So still if you look at this price action on dollar yen, this is the 4-hour chart, and with that move the price has formed, this is a channel. The price has broken out of the channel, grabbing multiple times liquidity. But I think that is the 15 minutes, you can see. And with that 15 minutes the price form an inverted head and shoulder. Now either it might continue to rise from here, it could come down for again to form this right wing of this inverted head and shoulder, and the price to continue to rise in that direction. Okay, so yeah, if you also the reason I have entered the trade, as I mentioned, is because of the rules of the strategy that I'm applying. Is you can see multiple times the price grab liquidity, and here also, and we should be able to see a movement, but anything can happen in trading. So I do proper risk management. I don't take more than 1% of my account money, and I keep bigger risks to reward. So always I'm in a profit zone. Okay, so if you want to learn the strategy that I am trading, also you can join us. There's a link in the description area. You can visit us, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us. So this is a swing trade, so we'll keep that trade still running even after the live trade live session. So guys, you join the free Telegram channel if you want to see any update of this trade. Now this 1 hour candle, you can see it has a massive liquidity grab from the support, and you can see this candle showing me potential bullish alert according to my TF strategy. And we saw that there is an inverted head and shoulder has formed, and according to the TF strategy, if we apply on the 1 hour, we see that it satisfies all the rules of the strategy. And this is why dollar yen trade is open. Now if you are our lifetime member, you can access this indicator from your student dashboard. All the information is there, and if you have any question, also let us know in the live chat. If you are not, also invite you to join us to learn our strategies and also to be part of the trading community, trading with us, learning the strategies, and also be part of this VIP group where you will have the opportunity to interact with all the traders that trading in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy. So let me know guys in the chat what you're doing here. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Good evening, coach. Thank you very much. Jojo, hello. Gold is okay. We'll be looking at the good evening. Shoot gold. Let's see how it does. Very good, Samuel. That's a very good 150 pip. Wow, that's good. You can see that. You remember the last week also you had a massive trade in this live session on dollar yen trending. So it's a, you know, when the market trends, that's a very good trading opportunity. They said the trend is your friend until it bends in the end. I say that trend is your friend as long as you are a trader. So I'm always with the trend, because you know this is the most profitable strategy one can ever have, trading with the trend. Now trading with the trend cannot be a strategy, but once your strategy is based on trend, that is where you can have a high probability trade. So that's why you see this TF strategy means trend following strategy that I use in my trading. That's a very good news. Yeah, you know, for those who are with me in this, you know, with me for a long time, definitely you know how my trading style works. It's not that hard, you know. That's what I tell you guys, that always, you know, stick to the channel, stick to the rules, don't hesitate to ask any question, you know. It's knowledge is transferable. Okay, you don't have to reinvent the light bulb like that Thomas Edison did. Thomas Edison had to take 1000 failed experiment before inventing the light bulb, and he was asked to why, you know, you took 1000 failed experiments. Now successful people think always in a different way. He said that no, I didn't take 1000 failed experiment, but to reach that level I had to climb 1000 steps. That's the thing, right? Failure and success always comes hand in hand. You'll see that if you study the you know successful people, the famous people, they has the most amount of failure in their life, because you know it's very easily explainable, is based on our brain. Our brain is very you know, most of our action comes from our midbrain, from our emotional brain, keep in mind. And this is why failure makes people very stronger, because you know Einstein said that if you didn't try, if you didn't fail, that means that you didn't try even. So if one, you know, when it comes, the decision comes from the emotional brain, without when someone fails, then it gives a lesson that we remember, and that is where the success come. Because without trial and error, nothing will come in the table. One must give trial and error, and then success will come. So with that said, you know, this is why it is important that, you know, taking action is also very important, and at the same time taking the calculative risk, but always, you know, trying, not blowing out in one trade, is in terms of trading, is very important. So I would recommend you to, you know, always look at the bigger picture and then stick to the plan game and then go for it. So you see that, let me see the gold. Okay, so that movement on gold to the upside now. Now is this what's happening with dollar, Swiss franc? Okay, dollar yen. Let's see. So what happened is the dollar yen has the 1 hour chart. It's coming to this support. We should be able to see again the price. So there is an inverted head and shoulder here on dollar yen. Long week candle. We should be able to see bullish move. If we look at the weekly, for me this is the weekly price action, which is previous week is a bullish. This week so far movement happened. I think we should be able to see further movement daily. Yeah, so from all time frame perspective, dollar yen is bullish. Let's see, we'll keep that running. It's a swing trade, so nothing we can do except doing the risk management and let the trade running. If we look at, let me see all other instrument, and also let me know in the chat which one you are trading. US30. Okay, we'll be looking at that, putting on MACD as a part of your entry strategy. Okay, we'll be looking at that as well. So US30, let me see. Okay, so US30, if we look at the monthly price action on US30, we can see that from the monthly perspective, this is a resistance level on the monthly, and as I mentioned earlier, the price has a bounce from this monthly level. If we look at the weekly, we can see that there is a doji here, long doji, and there's a long wick at the top and also long wick at the bottom on the monthly. And from the weekly, it's a doji. The price has formed series of lower high and then rejected. Now this is the weekly doji, and the price after creating a lower high has broken down from this support level. What I think that because the price is forming series of lower high and fail to break the high, we might see that US30 coming down even to this level where there is the previous resistance zone turning support. So you see this is the resistance level here on US30, which is turning support here, and from that zone we can expect US30 to, so this is a very important level, from this level to have a bounce. So this is a smart money area. As you can see, this is where the market change its trend, and I think bigger picture perspective we could see US30 is coming down. If we look at the daily, from the daily, this is a daily support level. It's just been broken. Okay, so you could see now with that break of this support, turn resistance here, and then we can expect that drop. Now from the lower time frame perspective, we see that US30, this is a drop and has broken this support completely. Now the market is consolidating here. Now I think that, you know, without proper retest of this level, the market may not drop. You see this consolidation here. I think US30 might go up and test this level here, test this previous support as a resistance, and then we can expect a rejection towards the downside on US30. Okay, let's see what it is doing. So this is the level that I say that it's coming down. USD okay, USD. So if we look at euro dollar, we can see that from the monthly, this is the resistance line on euro dollar, and the price has formed a lower high along this resistance on euro dollar. And this is a bigger, if you look at the bigger picture here on euro dollar, we see this is a massive move to the upside correction. The price tried to break this high, but instead of creating a higher high, the price has rejected towards the downside on euro dollar. And we see that the price is already below this support, and I think the price might break to this level. If we look at the weekly, this is the weekly price action, and we see the price had a liquidity grab here with this doji and drop, followed by weekly middleman, which is in fact a bearish price action. And you can see this current, you know, week is so far the price is moving down, and at this point we see, you know, euro dollar is coming to, already has broken this level, and I think it might be even coming to this doji area. Even it could come, you know, continue to drop, as we see there is a liquidity zone here, quite a few weekly dojis maintaining a liquidity area. Now if we look at the daily, this is where I see that euro dollar is forming series of lower high along this direction. So with that series of lower high, we can see that the price, you know, maintaining this trend line and started to drop. So from the lower time frame perspective, we see the price was maintaining this trend line, creating series of lower high and lower low. What I think that euro dollar might go up for a deeper pullback, and then we could see another possible drop on euro dollar. So based on the price action will be, you can see there is a long wick from the daily pin bar, and the price might go up to test this level, and then we could see a rejection on euro dollar. So we see dollar yen in fact coming down for a pullback. Okay, so let me see what it is. It's coming down for a pullback. I'm still expecting it to move again to the upside. So let me see. Yeah, dollar yen, you know, it's coming down for a pullback for me. Now, you know, if it reversed, then reverse that, we can't do anything, but for me it's a pullback. Now if you look at the bigger picture from the daily, for me I think should be able to see dollar yen maintaining this level here. Now you can see there is a daily liquidity grab, and this is the current daily candle. It's almost nearly where the month, you know, daily opening and closing. And what I think that even should maintain at least a doji here. If it maintain a doji, the next day we should be able to see that the price has gone to the upside. So yeah, for me dollar yen is still, you know, still bullish. If we look at the 1 hour chart, if it, you know, consolidate along this zone, then we might see it's a different picture, which is less likely to happen. If it consolidate like that, then it's a different picture, but I see that possible bullish move. Let's see, we'll keep that running. Now gold, after this massive drop, the price now testing this support as a resistance. If we look at the daily price action on gold, price almost has come back to where it has opened. So 4 hour. See from the 1 hour, there is a massive liquidity gap on gold and then has broken down, and this is the support and resistance. I think the price might even reach that level here. So anytime we could see the market has tested this level. You can see this is a pure liquidity grab here. This is a reversal along this zone on gold. So it created this fake move to the upside. Probably if you have seen my pre-London session live, this is what we discussed, that gold might be creating a fake move to the upside and then could drop. Gold is did exactly as it is, though it was a bit different way, and with that break we saw that the market in fact has rejected. Now it is testing now support as a resistance, and with the test support as a resistance, you will see slowly it's now rejecting from the top. You see that GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD also, bouncing towards the upside. You see the dollar yen, as I mentioned, that it's now has come to this level again for retest. Should be able to see that slowly moving up again. From the 15 minutes we can see the market has formed this inverted head and shoulder, and then should be able to see that move happen. Okay, so we'll be looking at, let me see what others are doing. So CAD getting weaker. You see dollar CAD looks impressively bullish. If you look at the weekly price action in USD CAD, you can see after the previous weekly long week candle, the price just has straight broken the resistance line on USD CAD, and you can see there is a long week candle here on the weekly in that area. And looking at the daily, yeah, so this is the daily price action. You can see there's a strong breakout followed by another bullish move from the lower time frame. Dollar CAD has formed this bullish candle followed by another bullish candle is forming. So dollar yen now slowly moving up. So all of them, all in all aspect, dollar is stronger. So gold has gone up for deeper pullback, and let's see if we can find an entry along the way. There is another probability for a little move to the upside. Okay, so let's see what it is trying to do here on the lower time frame. Sometime a bit more unpredictable. Okay, so if we look at weekly on dollar yen, what I see that this is a significantly bullish market. The price has reached, yeah, still probability for movement to the upside. Sometime price action become very clumsy. Okay, let's see what others are doing. So Aussie dollar, we see that there is a drop coming on this one. So dollar is reflecting strength in most of the pairs. The only thing is that the dollar CAD looking very strongly bullish. So with that, dollar yen should be doing the same thing. USD ZAR, after grabbing liquidity from this level, has a also very strong impulse to the upside on USD ZAR. Now you can see that bigger picture on USD ZAR monthly. This is a massive monthly price action. If we look at weekly, we can see that there is a gap opening, a bullish candle followed by a narrow candle, which is a bullish price action on USD ZAR. If we look at the daily, we can see that also from the daily narrower candle, the price has broken towards the upside. Now from the lower time frame, we can see that USD ZAR, this is a nice looking price action on USD ZAR, and the price highly likely that will break towards the upside on USD ZAR. This is resistance line here, support here, and the price is just breaking towards the upside. So US30, we saw rejection has come. Okay, so NASDAQ, let me see that one. From the weekly perspective on NASDAQ, previous week there's a bullish candle followed by this week. So far the market is forming a pin bar or bullish candle. And if we look at the daily, we can see that from the daily perspective, there is also, you can see drop back and then rejected towards the upside. From the lower time frame, NASDAQ has broken the high. But I think that this market, you see 24 minutes later, it's closing. I think NASDAQ will come down, highly likely will grab liquidity from this 20 MA, testing this level, and then we could see that again creating its bullish move. So this one also started a bullish move after breaking this local structure, after breaking this local support level. Okay, so NASDAQ so far bullish. I think it will remain bullish here. The dollar yen has slowly again bouncing up. So with that inverted head and shoulder formation, slowly the price tested the neckline, and the price now, I think we should be able to see that bullish move to the upside. And in the 5 minutes, let's see how it is doing. So there are some consolidation here in the lower time frame. Still price action is bullish. Dollar CAD, very good bullish here. This candle on dollar CAD, which is, you can see back to back across the 3 candles low, and the price has broken down. Now this kind of pattern is, they act very predictably. this weekend I will be releasing a video where I will be explaining how I look at this kind of pattern, what areas to look at to find out which way the market will be predicting breaking out. As you can see, in majority of the time you will see the price will either break to the upside first, it will come back down, and then it will continue trending to the upside, or the other way is initially to grab liquidity from support and then to trend to the upside. So there are a couple of ways to look at based on the impulse and candlestick pattern. So you can see that for free this weekend. I will be releasing in London session, guys. Make sure that you give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, if you want to access that information. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Everyone give a big thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for your support to the channel. And let's see what's happening with the gold again. After testing this level, we see gold again. Okay, so 5 minutes middleman, which is a bearish price action. Here's another one bearish. This one also bearish price action. Okay. So with that, with that pullback, gold again coming back to the support level, and dollar yen has bounced up as expected. It's almost nearly going to the entry. Probably have entered a bit early, but it's still fine. We should be able to see now upside again. And dollar Swiss franc also, this is also this one also formed bullish price action. I think this one also will continue to rise. So if we look at, let me see, review all of them. In the meantime, let me know the chat, guys, what's you are up to. Dollar yen, yep, absolutely. What do you think of gold, coach? I think gold will remain bearish, still showing bearish price action. Here USD fundamental, yep, that's what we see, that from the data and from the price action we see that the news is positive. That's why it boosted the DXY. Now you can see preliminary GDP is well above the expectation. Okay, the forecast was 1.1% and preliminary GDP is 1.3%, and unemployment claims is forecast was 249k. Claim was well below the expected. That two news, as I mentioned, these are two very important news, and that has given a very strong strength on DXY. And as a result, we saw the DXY, you can see it crossed this kind of low and then strongly. That's why I was bullish on dollar yen and bearish on gold. Now you can see with that said level, that means that we could see all the USD pairs is coming towards the downside still, and along with dollar yen also we should be able to see that upside. We saw dollar CAD also doing the same thing, euro dollar the other way around. So in nutshell, we see DXY is getting stronger, that putting the gold to the downside. Now as you know, the DXY and gold always inversely related. Okay, so currency correlation, how many of you are aware of currency correlation? Can you let me know in the chat, guys? I want to see how many of you are aware of currency correlation. Okay, so let me see how many of you. Adhan, I want to hear comment for trading volatility. Yeah, coach, I want to hear your comment for trading volatilities, because I find it very compact using trading style. I think gold is going down again. Yeah, gold in fact went up for a retest, which now moving back. Coach, I'm new. New see US30, just what you said a few minutes ago. Themba, yeah, absolutely, we'll be looking at US30 as well. I'll be explaining again. Thanks for being here. I'm sure that you will be enjoying. Anyone, guys, in the meantime, if you are looking for a regulated broker, our recommended broker is EverTrade. You can use EverTrade, register for free, so they are regulated and your capital will be in a safe hand. So link in the description. Also, I'm putting a link on the live chat. You can click the link and then register for free, and then you can start trading with them with as capital as you have as minimum. They're safe, so you can use them. Good morning, boss. Can you analyze NCD? Yeah, absolutely, we can do that. Dollar Swiss franc, yeah, sure. So USD sell or buy, absolutely. Good morning, little bit of knowledge. Yep, thank you very much. Okay, so if we look at the one that you guys are asking, euro dollar and USD CHF, for me, the market is bullish now. We saw multiple times with this structure, the price has taken liquidity. We should be able to see the movement to the upside, but as you know, the market, if due to some drastic fundamental, if it drops, then it could come even to this level. But I think that dollar Swiss franc is still bullish, as we see strengthening in DXY. You can see DXY is getting stronger, so that could lead USD CHF. That could lead USD CHF to be bullish, yeah, along with the dollar yen and all the instrument. So if we look at looking at all of them, so if we look at US30, So the daily support here, and the price has broken to the upside, has broken down. We could see the price testing this previous support as a resistance, and then we can expect rejection on US30. Okay, so you see some up and down coming in all the instrument, in gold as well. So we see from this 15 minutes. Okay, if this one is drastically moving to the upside now, okay, so yeah, we'll be waiting for an entry. Let's see how it does. Dollar yen will keep that running. Let me see how it does. Okay, so price action looks like that. Okay, so JPY appears a little bit of in GBP JPY, little bit of in a sideway. But looks like the dollar pair, like GBP USD, AUD USD, Euro dollar is significantly bearish. They are trending towards the downside, including the NZD USD. So dollar CAD has made a significant movement, and which is a very good price action here on dollar CAD. You can see after this consolidation, the price has created this big move followed by this consolidation again, and we saw that the market has grabbed multiple times liquidity and then formed this bullish candle followed by a strong bullish move towards the upside on dollar CAD. Okay, so euro dollar, okay, so gold, with that move, the price, I think there's a little bit of imbalance still here in that zone. See, this is a support level, turn resistance. Okay, we could see this is the 1 hour candle is closing. For me, I wanted to see that the price properly retested this level. We saw before reaching that there has been a rejection from here. I think we might see another attempt to the upside to test this level. If two currency pairs go up at the same time, this percentage, this represents a positive correlation, while very good answer, Hatkan. Looks good, makes sense. Yes sir, dear sir, would you please analyze? Okay, so what I see that from all of them, dollar yen, we are on the trade, and I will keep that running. Still see that bullish probability. And if we look at all others, we see that DXY is bullish. Euro dollar, euro dollar has a massive liquidity grab from 1 hour here. You can see this price action. This is the resistance line, and on that resistance line, okay, this is the resistance here. Multiple times the price gap liquidity. This is the long wick here, and from that level we saw that euro dollar has formed this long bearish engulfer followed by a narrower candle. Now with multiple times liquidity gap, euro dollar has formed this price action. Now from the lower time frame, we can see that the price is creating series of lower high along this direction. So what I think, that euro dollar highly likely the price will maintain that bearish price action. From the daily also we see that there is a gap opening along the zone, and I think ultimately the price might come back to this level, where as this you can see there is no significant level of support except imbalance, so the price might drop to fill that imbalance, which in fact strengthening on DXY. Okay, so with that said, guys, what we see so far is the price is showing, you can see this is the daily price action on dollar yen, which is previous day. You can see this daily candle. Why did I open this trade is, you can see if you delete this one here, we can see that the price has crossed this doji's low, okay, and then grab liquidity and form this bullish engulfer, followed by we saw that the price has formed this another daily, so far another daily bullish candle, and we could see that the market is continuing to the upside because a strong bullish engulfer followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern. So we can expect the price to break to the upside in the upcoming times and in days. So we'll keep that running. And in the meantime, if you want to learn our strategies and also to trade with us in our Forex Trading Wizard Academy, also you can join us. There's a link in the description area. You can visit us. And at the same time, guys, tomorrow again, last day of trading week, Friday is always a very, very profitable day for us, for me, Monday and Friday. So I will be coming on live again twice. So make sure that you stay tuned. And also over the weekend, there will be some important news coming up. So important also some content coming up on the channel that will help you to grow as a trader. So this content will be rare, so make sure that you stay subscribed and also press that bell button. So with that said, thank you very much, and I'll see you again tomorrow twice. Until then, stay happy, stay well, and make sure you manage your risk. I'll see you very soon if you're on the VIP.